everybody. Here we are. We're
Hello, episode something or other.
episode something or other. I don't have a good name for it, but I do
Well, there
want
should
to.
be a number associated with it.
There should be a number. It should be more natural, brother. It should be like
It should be a natural, but should flow out.
should be like episode 23.
Hey, don't fall for no banana in my tailpipe.
Fall for the banana in the tailpipe? It should be more natural, brother. It should flow out like this. Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
So this is a bit that
Okay.
I just learned in a recent week about Tony Stark's thing in one of these superhero movies.
Yeah, I saw this come out too.
Yeah, I've never seen any Avengers movies, but I understand that these movies are very popular.
Well, surely this was Iron Man, I assume.
No, I think this was Avengers. Yeah, it was the first Avengers.
Oh, okay.
I
And
think,
this came out when?
I think Tony Stark
2012.
if I'm not mistaken, I think Tony Stark was an Audi man in the Avengers. I think he had an R8 in Iron Man.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was plugging the first gen R8. That's one of the reasons that car was the coolest thing in the world when that came out.
And when the Avengers dropped, he showed up in this thing, which looks, I got to admit, cool as all get out.
Yeah, it looks like a second gen NSX, the new hybrid one.
Yes.
Until you look at the interior, and something peculiar is the foot.
Until you look at the interior and you realize this is a 1991 NSX.
It's a 91 NSX.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Which, frankly, I think the interior looks lovely in a 91 NSX. I've always
Oh, it's terrific.
I've always viewed that as a true proper dream car. I've always wished wished that those things didn't get away from us in terms of pricing. And really there's no reason for them to have, other than people have realized how fucking cool they are. We're not the only nerds in the world.
It's still an extremely cool mid-engine sports car, and the production numbers weren't that crazy, I guess, but...
Right, but eventually the new NSX came out, and, you know, you would think...
And then it stunk, and nobody cared.
Right, but you would think to the normie. Think you're not talking about me to you. We're not talking about a couple of fucking dorks. You would think to the normie, that's a pretty fucking cool car. The new NSX.
Yeah, I still think they're quite cool, but...
I do too.
So the problem with it is, they were... Well, and we haven't even got into the fact that Acura, to make a spider version of
It's got harnesses.
as a concept, they put it around an original NSX, or what did they do with this thing?
It's built off an original NSX, yes. It's built off a 91 NSX with like 252,000 miles on the clock.
But it looks like the new one, but it's got a cool...
Well, keep in mind this came out before the new one.
Yeah, but the new one would have been in development conceptually.
Right. Yeah, this was like a concept car for the new one.
Well, because it does look a lot like it.
Yeah, it certainly does, except for they never made a spider.
Except way better.
Yeah.
If they just would have made this with a naturally aspirated, screaming VTEC V6 and a manual, the new NSX would be worth $500,000 now.
Yeah, it totally would be, even though it's got a V6. But it's got a manual, and it's got a fixed no roof configuration. I mean, that by itself is just insanely cool. Forget the V6 for a moment, which I know is difficult to do, but
it's an NSX. It's supposed to have one.
Exactly. We all forgot the NSX the first time, or forgot the V6 the first time. We can do it again.
Yeah, the first time, but it was super high revving and cool. The problem with the second gen NSX was that they were like at the forefront of making those hybrid supercars. That it came out around or right after the Holy Trinity, when that shit was like the coolest thing in the world.
Right.
But but they all had V8s and V12s and were super special. And the gas powered engine in this car was not particularly exciting.
Right. But you couldn't blame Acura for thinking that this was the future, to do the hybrid supercar.
Because McLaren and Porsche and Ferrari pretty well convinced everyone else on Earth that was what you need to do. But never mind
the fact that everyone has now accepted that those cars are stupid and that this car is also stupid.
I don't know about stupid, but 10 years ago they could have gone all out. Man, can you imagine? But that's like, they have a crystal ball. So
the 918 Porsche is pretty cool. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Have you seen any of Tavares's 918? He bought that 918 that was half on fire.
No, does he have a 918?
He bought one that burned down at a gas station.
Jesus Christ. Well, that is kind of his thing.
And I think it was in Canada, and
did he ever drive the P1? Just tell me that.
Oh, the P1's still in the works.
Okay.
But have you seen any of the Frank Stephenson shit? He's redesigning it with Frank Stephenson, the guy that designed the original P1.
Oh my god. He's redesigning the P1?
Well, he's making like a new body with Frank Stephenson,
so
the guy
he's given up. He's given up on getting it working.
Well, no, he's. Well, I guess we'll never know if he actually gets.
Is he gonna put the driveline on like an Impala SS in the rear end?
Do dual engines?
Yeah. No, do single engine that works. I think we need to move on.
He's fired up the engine.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell me about this bucking mechanical bull that was totally stolen in a legitimate theft?
Well, I'll tell you what happened, Austin.
Yeah.
There's been another Moida.
There's been a Moida.
What you really want is more of a Savannah accent, which is more like molasses just sort of spilling out of your mouth.
And this was a real theft that wasn't a PR stunt, right?
No. You shut your damn mouth, okay?
I'm just asking.
Ram brought their bucking Hemi Ram.
I'm just asking.
To the Woodford? Oh no, Roadkill Nights, which is the same thing as Woodford Dream Cruise, only slightly trashier. And
Woodford Dream Cruise?
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's the other way around. It's the same thing though.
Equally trashy.
And they've got it's like a mechanical bull with a giant Hemi Ram head. They've got the Hemi powered Ram.
Yeah.
On it, and they spent a lot of money on that thing.
I'm sure they did. Yeah.
Yeah. So tens and tens of dollars they spent on it.
Would really hate to get stolen, huh?
Would you believe it? Somebody pilfered it at the event.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then so woo. Sirens. Stolen the bucking Hemi. Their Ram PR posts this on their social media. They get a hold of the cops. Everybody's out looking like so there's a shelter-in-place order going on.
Cops are looking.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Here comes the Uni pizza oven.
Somebody has stolen the Uni pizza oven. I mean the fucking Hemi. And then people are looking. All the fans of Ram trucks are out looking, and those guys have guns.
Yeah, they do.
These guys are packing. They're knocking on doors, scaring people's dogs.
I switched to a Firefox that doesn't have ads.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Go on.
And then so this is 9:45 p.m. ET, Michigan time.
Yeah.
The bucking Hemi Ram guy is stolen, and
Wow, this sounds intense.
It's kind of just a sleepless night for everybody involved.
Yeah.
Well, it's like those true crime podcasts where the kid he never comes home. You know what I mean?
God, I imagine that everyone was completely distraught about this.
Yeah. There was people were just torn up about it. Oh no!
Say?
I can't read it. The screen's gone all blurry.
Has it? Has it gone all blurry for you?
Yeah, it has.
Well,
and now I'm waiting with bated breath to find out what happened to the Ram.
Let me tell you, I'll read it for you. It says, Ram's mechanical bull found. Sheriff says it was never stolen to begin with.
Oh, no.
What's that?
You're kidding me.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to tell you. Are you hearing this for the first time?
No, I'm just kidding.
You're telling me now for the first time.
You're telling me now for the first time, actually.
I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time.
Yeah, so it turns out that was a big old marketing stunt. Nobody ever stole the Ram V8. It was.
Well, hang on now, Rut.
Trying to tell a story
here.
Hey, now hold on now, Rudd. Trying to tell a story here, man.
All right, Pat. Why don't you tell us the stunning conclusion to this story? Is there anything else?
Rumor has it that, which is almost funnier than it being a PR stunt, is that one of the transporter contract guys, who I'm sure they have hundreds of at events like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People got to get that shit out of there.
Right.
One of them just grabbed the Ram and threw it in his trailer. Like, all right. Slapped the back of it.
That's so awesome.
We got it. And then he drove all the way back to North Carolina thinking he was like shipping it home.
And then somebody
And then he got up in the morning and he got up in the morning and then saw like all the same headlines we did, like the Ram maybe stolen. The guy was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
The fun part is that somebody filed a false police report over this.
I don't think I was supposed to grab the bucket Hemi. Oh no!
There was literally a false police report filed.
And then he calls Tim Kniss. It's like, hey Tim,
Tim,
the missing the Ram, the horse ride thing. Yeah. I did grab that on my way out when I was getting the big blow up thing around. I put in the truck. I grabbed the Ram too. Yeah.
So I do have that, Tim.
I do have that to North Carolina. It's about 6,000 miles away at this point. Y'all want that? Y'all want that back now?
Yeah.
Do I have to get back?
So I do got that. I do got that big old Ram. If that's what y'all's talking about, I do have that.
I thought because y'all said get the whole. Y'all said get everything in that area and then
get it all out of here.
I didn't know y'all didn't mean the Ram horse.
Okay. Let's move on from. That's a great story.
And
that's a great story, but let's move on.
Okay, so we're on to the quail now.
So is this the big V8 Lexus that we've been salivating over for a while?
It would certainly seem that way. Although it doesn't look quite like the one we saw going up the hill.
No,
Goodwood,
it doesn't.
Does it?
It doesn't look anything like the one we saw going up the hill. I mean, I guess anything is a bold statement, but it doesn't look exactly like the thing we saw going up the hill at Goodwood looked like a LFA race car. That's what it looked like.
I don't know. The rear end didn't look quite as swoopy.
It had a hard cutoff right here. It had a big race car back end. It had
it was a notchback.
Yeah, the front looks similar, I guess, but maybe not exactly the same. This is a twin turbocharged V8 powertrain. I thought the LFR was supposed to have a hybrid powertrain. If that had a twin turbo V8, I would be absolutely thrilled with that. I really figured it would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise if it was a twin turbo V8 hybrid.
No, I would be expecting some sort of electrification.
Yeah. But what? Wait a minute, 430 miles of range. Why would they say that if it wasn't all electric?
Well, it's saying when Lexus initially showed off.
Initially showed it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really giving us any new information here. But it really did have a kind of sound to it.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, this must be a hybrid assisted car, even though it was running right next to the race car. So there was all kinds of crazy sounds going on. You know, race cars that have straight cut transmissions really have a similar sound to hybrid high performance cars.
Yeah, racing EVs.
Yes.
Yeah, they just have that super high pitched wail.
Yeah, straight cut gearboxes go when they're going. So you never really know.
Yeah, if this car is all internal combustion, that would be wild and awesome.
That would be amazing if it was. I mean, I really wish they
especially if it's in any way related to the 5-liter V8 that was in all those Toyotas and Lexuses.
Yeah, or if
because that is one of the all-time great engines.
Or if they stuck the LFA V10 strapped to a manual gearbox.
Yeah.
I know it's never gonna happen. I'm being fantasy boy now, but man, if they just drop that on imagine if they announce that tomorrow. We're doing the LFA V10 manual gearbox, rear drive only, sports car. It's got no assists. It has a manual tachometer. Imagine
that's the advantage. That's the advantage of being one of these little boutique supercar makers right now.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're dropping.
Well, of course, yeah. They can get away with it.
Yeah, and Lexus like, I wish we could do that. Why didn't we do that 15 years ago when there were emission standards?
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to sell a few thousand of these at least. I mean, it should be a limited production car, but they're still going to have to. Yeah, they're still going to have to meet all the modern emission and crash and all that, and be able to sell it globally and yada yada.
Exactly, and I don't blame them. They couldn't sell the LFA, and they were taking like a $500,000 a car loss on each one or something.
Oh yeah, for sure, and
so
that's tougher now because of beautiful tariffs.
Yeah, they say. I mean, that's what they always said back in the LFA time. But look at Gordon Murray. I mean, he's building this crazy ass car, and he's selling it to everybody. And he's not losing money. I mean, those are a couple $1,000,000 a pop, but still.
Yeah, and he's only building 100 of them.
I mean, he's building 100 original T50s, and then he's building the T50Rs, and then he's building the T33s. By the time it's said and done, it's probably 1,000 cars. I mean.
And they're all sold already. Yeah.
They say
so
that.
He's good.
They always say that. That's my point, is that he doesn't have a problem. What I'm saying is that I think Lexus could build this manual V10 LFA and put all the costs into it that would come up with that, and sell them for $3 million a pop and still come out ahead. If they made 100 of them like that, I bet they could make money. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, that's the constant question. Like you could say the same thing about Ferrari and Lamborghini.
Yeah, I don't know why Ferrari doesn't make a limited production manual car. They could sell those for $10 million and move them. Yes.
Because everybody says the F80 is the next coming of Christ, and it's a dual clutch V6. Right. So
they could be like,
imagine.
We're making
if they had a screaming V8 or V12, it wouldn't even have to be a V12. It could be a V8.
No, it could be the what's the other one? What's the little hybrid V6 one? Not the F80, but
the 296.
Yeah, they could be like, we're making 3 296s that are V8 manual. Yeah, they're V8 manual, and they're $50 million a pop.
Yeah.
And I bet they would sell them.
Yeah, a couple of sheikhs, two-tree guys named Muhammad would buy them.
Yep. Maybe they don't want
to sell their product. We'd all get to we'd all get to read about them and watch Chris Harris drive them and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'd be happy about that.
Yeah, and they could finance. Anyway, we're getting off track here. Everybody.
That's the whole
knows
point
this.
of the podcast.
Yeah, I suppose so. Everybody knows that, though. All right, let's hear
Let's
about.
talk about some guys that are really doing the Lord's work.
Yeah,
The Ring Brothers.
Honestly, I mean, Ringbrothers do make some cool shit, don't they?
Yeah, but they've only ever done American muscle cars of some kind, and now they're doing a 71 Aston DBS.
Is that true? They've only done American Muscle before?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, they did that Pantera, but we could look up Ring Brothers builds, but that'd be a whole nother.
I consider a Pantera an American muscle car.
Yeah. It is, right?
Yeah. It basically
yeah,
is.
they sold them at Ford dealers.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh, look at that side profile.
Those wheels are Hane.
They are kind of hate, aren't they?
Fix those wheels.
I hate them.
I hate them. Those look like something that forms over a batch of beer you're trying to make.
Yeah, like the outside of like a really big pimple.
Yeah. There's something organic and not in a good way about those wheels.
Yeah, well, you could change those that easy, but that shape is fantastic. I mean, I've always loved those 70s and 80s Aston Vantages.
Yeah, 100%.
They're so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, those are fantastic cars, and man, they've done a fabulous job with this one. And the Ring Bros always do a... You know, I kind of hate this thing usually, this like $5 million Restomod, but God, it's really hard to hate on the Ring Brothers.
True.
I mean, that AMX Javelin they did a couple years ago was just...
The Javelin.
It was just so sick that it was disgusting.
It was so awesome.
I
mean,
I would love so much to hate on a chrome handbrake, but man, I can't.
That's so stunning. They're stinger for garbage people.
Exactly, they're singer for white trash. I've never heard it put so well.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they're white trash singer.
That's 100% what it is, and there's nothing more to say about it. God, it's so gorgeous. It's white trash.
Now, my biggest question mark on this car was, did they just slap an LS in it?
I mean,
because they did have super cool Aston V8, but surely they're not.
I figured they would.
Because I'd imagine it has 1,000 horsepower or whatever, like their builds usually do. But
right.
if they used the original engine and made it like reliable and big power and stuff, that would be way cooler.
I figured they would.
Because those Aston V8s sound so mean.
Right.
They don't go anywhere. You know, they had 320 horsepower or whatever. See, it looks like a fucking LS7.
I mean, it's hard to say from this angle. But, yeah, it certainly looks like a supercharged LS, I would say.
Yeah, or an LT, not an LS7, probably an LT1 or something.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm sure we can get the information on it. Let's see. Oh, it's a Coyote.
A Coyote?
Yeah, 5.0 from Ford with a Hap-Hop supercharger on top. 805 horsepower. Just a smidge less than the Vanquish.
Interesting.
Stick shift, I assume.
Well, I suppose that they probably went with that because of the Aston Ford connection from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Right.
I mean, there is, you know, a bit of this kind of makes sense in there.
100%. Goes back.
Oh, that's interesting. I wish they had the original, the Aston engine. if they had just resto-modded that engine somehow, that'd be crazy. But I'm sure that was it's like they wouldn't have been able to do any of the other shit they did if they did that. So
that's what I would want. So, get some big power.
I know, me too.
Get some big power out of the original Aston engine.
Yeah, that would be way cooler. But then it wouldn't Yeah, I don't know.
Or make me a huge LS7, if you got to, if you must.
Yeah, if you must.
If that's not an option.
But apparently they did this as a commission from some guy who was like, "Will you build me an Aston?"
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
this wasn't their idea.
And they were like, "We're gonna use this as our normal advertising fodder, but we'll make."
Yeah, they were getting ready to chop into an AMX or something,
Yeah.
and somebody called them up and said, "Will you do this for me?" And they were like, "Huh."
That interior looks sick, though.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the whole car looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, it does. The Ringbrothers are really are the white trash singer. You put it perfectly.
The white trash thing, yeah, see?
Yeah, I mean, you put it exactly. You said it exactly right. That's what they are. I mean,
And God bless them for it.
I normally hate this type of thing, but man, I can't hate on a singer, and I can't hate on a Ringbrothers. Both of them do everything so nicely that there's just no knocking it.
Yeah. If you hit the Powerball, you'd fucking buy one.
Yeah, 100%. I would. So the F1 GTR is back. What is this?
Thanks to one super rich guy who, again, commissioned Gordon Murray to take the T50 and just turn it into an F1.
Is that really what this is?
That is what this is.
Whoa.
Underneath it is a T50. The outside has been just designed to look like an F1, and this is a real car. It's at the Quail right now, and Gordon Murray designed and stamped off on it himself.
Oh, that's so fucking sick. It's not a fan car, obviously.
No.
But it has the Cosworth V12 in the back.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It just looks like an F1.
Did they have to cannibalize an original F1 for it?
No, I think that all the bodywork is new and bespoke.
They built it from
scratch?
There's
yeah, well, it's built around a T50 chassis.
Right, but the bodywork isn't. They didn't cannibalize an original F1 for this, is what I'm asking.
No. The bodywork is new.
This is so fucking sick.
I know, it's fucking unbelievable, dude.
Dude.
And apparently they made one for some guy who gave Gordon Murray like $20 fucking million.
Oh my god. Yeah, well spent.
And God bless him for it.
Well spent. I mean, an original F1 costs more than that. I mean, you're getting this for a bargain as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, an original F1 is just a stupid old BMW V8. Now you're getting the modern Cosworth V12 in this thing.
Well,
it's got the look.
It is a BMW V12.
Yeah, sorry, BMW V12, but still, the new Cosworth V12 is cooler.
It ain't this engine.
Yeah, the new Cosworth V12 is cooler.
Way cooler.
I mean, what do you get, a 12k RPM redline with this thing? My God.
I think they made it higher. The T50 is 11.5 or something. They cranked it up a bit.
Yeah, the T33 is like 10k, and the T50 is like 12k. Man, that's so fucking sick. Wow. This is incredible.
Yeah. This one's pretty special. And they have it in the metal at the Quail right now. It's a real thing.
Yeah. Brothers Car and Watch Pod fans, you've never seen me boner out about a new supercar before, but man,
this one's pretty neat.
This one is different.
Yeah.
This one is something special. Wow.
It's basically a McLaren F1 Restomod. It's a Restomod of a car that no one would ever touch. You know what I mean?
Of a car with no one would ever touch, and with a better engine than the best engine ever.
Yeah, yeah. Look, even the vents on the side of the roof scoop on the
it's got
the rear window.
It's got a better engine in it than the McLaren F1 engine. Oh my god.
But it looks like a McLaren F1.
What an incredible machine. I would rather have it than a McLaren F1. And I wouldn't say that about just about anything.
Yeah, and this thing will probably be the only thing worth more than a McLaren F1.
Yeah. I mean, it's really...
Because there's only going to be one of them, allegedly. Does it say it's a one-off? I bet he'll build more, because there'll be so many rich guys creaming their jeans over this.
I mean, you got to think it's technically a one-off, maybe, but you know, once people start going, I'll give you $50 million, it'll become a
Gordon's
two-off.
trying to get it.
Yeah.
Gordon's trying to get a yacht.
Yeah, exactly. When
Like,
Cosworth
God,
is
does
like,
he deserve it?
Cosworth is like, we'll sell you one of those power plants for 40 grand. He'll be like, okay, for 40 million.
40,000, you said.
Yeah, for 40 million, I could probably make another couple cars.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty special.
Well,
I hope
is,
we get to see some driving videos of it. I imagine it sounds like a T50, but
I mean,
there is a fucking Harry Metcalf video right now of a walk around of this car, and there's a sister car to this that came out. Okay, it's Gordon Murray S Special Vehicles. It's like a subsection of Gordon Murray Automotive, where they're doing these one-offs now. Cash grabs, you might call them, but
We've already.
and you see, and there's another one.
this is this guy?
Yeah, this blue one.
That's not it. That's
Yeah.
not it. That's a T50.
No. That's the
Oh, I
other
see it
one.
in the
That's
background.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
He made two of them. That one's like a T50 long tail or something.
Yeah. Wow.
Then he made this, which is, you know, the new F1.
It's not even an F1. It's like a T50 mixed with an F1, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oh man, look at that head cover. Wow.
Bananas.
This is.
I mean, can you imagine how much whoever commissioned them to build this paid?
Man, Gordon has really figured out how to make his nut, hasn't he?
He sure has, by
God,
being a
love
fucking
him.
genius.
Gordon, if you want to come on the pod, you're welcome anytime, pal.
Welcome anytime, Gordon. He went on the smoking tire.
Yeah, he went on.
They're pretty crass.
Yeah, they went on a lot of crass pods. Gordon, we'd love to have you on. Oh man.
Gordon, if you're out there.
Not as much as I'd like to drive a T50, but almost that much.
Yeah, when you can come on the pod, if you can actually come to be in studio here in Terre Haute, Indiana,
Yeah.
that would be really special.
I'll let you drive my Corvette if you want.
Yeah, or my crappy old Alfa Romeo.
That's right, Gordon. You got an option to drive a crappy old Corvette or a crappy old Alfa. Gordon loves the Corvette, though. He's gone on record on the Smoking Tire about that.
Big fan. Yeah, he likes Alfa Romeos too. Not mine.
Not yours, yeah.
For sure, not mine.
Yeah,
Not
yours
a big,
is
heavy
the-
automatic one.
He would probably have
with the
some
4-cylinder.
not so nice words to say about yours, but
Well, we don't have to talk about that. We don't bring that up now. Trying to say nice things.
trying to have a nice time right now, and you bring up old shit. Oh man, look at that
Man.
thing.
It is absolutely stunning.
It looks like an F1, but bubbled out like a T50. It looks like a T50 and an F1 married together.
Yeah, with those big ass mag wheels.
Yeah, and the big bubble top passenger compartment. I mean, it's probably a much nicer car to drive than the F1. Look how much room you have in the passenger compartment compared to the F1.
Well, the F1 was always pretty usable road car too, but this is probably just that to the next level with a crazier engine. And
this is more like your
you know.
passenger's head isn't pressed up against the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of LM spec too, though. I think, what do they call it? The S1 LM. So it's got the big fixed wing on the back, which is, I mean, it looks incredible. But I think the whole bit with these two new cars was that the T50 was supposed to be like only ever to be a road car. It's like was super road focused, and these two new cars were supposed to be kind of a bit, more track focused,
Yes.
I guess. But
So there was the F1 LM that came with this big schwang on the back.
yeah, and that is clearly what this new one is based on.
And there was the F1 HDK, the high downforce kit, that came with the big wang on the back. And I think there was only like 3 or 4 of these that were ever made.
Mm-hmm.
These are
So was that the LM was after the Le Mans stuff, or what?
no,
Was the HDK an option, or I don't know the
I
history
think
of
they
that
were
one.
all. I think they were all options. The GTR is the race car.
Yeah,
If you wanted one that was in race
GTR
spec,
is the
yeah. If you wanted a race spec, you
And
had an F1 GTR, and there was like 40
With the long
of
tail.
these. Yeah, there was like 40 of these
Well,
that
it's
were
just-
separate specifications to the road cars.
some were long tails, not the Harris one. My favorite one, the yellow one,
Yeah. I don't think
was not a long tail.
no. But
Not all the race cars were long tails, were they?
No, I don't think so. No.
Click on the Harris one there, the yellow and green one, top right.
That does look
That one.
like a long tail though. Look at the seat pillar; it's all stretched out.
No, but it doesn't have a long tail on the back. If you look at the others,
Yeah, it doesn't look as long as
That
the
was-
Fina one.
that was-
You're right.
yeah, that was the one that the OG one that won Le Mans when it was not in the top class.
Can we get a list of all the McLaren F1s?
Oh God!
When you type
See, this is why we never get through podcasts.
yeah, when you type McLaren F1, it comes up with like all the Formula One cars, and that means that's not helping us. Okay, so here you've got a McLaren F1. It's a bubble top. It's a short body. It's got no schwang on the back.
Bare bones shitbox.
Here
Yeah.
you've got a prototype. This is one that Gordon had one of these as a private road car for a long time, and then he sold it after it got too expensive to own, he said. It's got the...
Gordon had all of his children in that one. That
Yeah.
one's covered in splooge on the inside. That thing's nasty.
It's covered in splooge.
You do not want that one.
Splooge and placenta. It
Yeah,
does,
it's gross.
The top-mounted intake is, I think, really the thing to take away from this one. That's the...
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them have that, but it's not
Give you
as...
that.
It's not as... See, this one is recessed into the body. This one is pronounced. It sticks up.
Okay, so that one appears to be a
This is a prototype.
not a long tail,
This is a
but that's an LM.
prototype road car right here.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the orange one.
Base road car. Yes. Orange car is an LM. Notice the...
An LM, like Ralph Lauren's.
Yeah. I think Ralph had 1 or 2 LMs, I think. Yeah. Definitely in the papaya orange he had one. But
It's got
yeah.
the big wang. It's got the magnesium wheels.
Also, I'm pretty sure, is this an M3 GTR in the background?
It does. Yeah, that is an M3 GTR E46. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty. That's actually a cooler car than the McLaren.
Another badass car. Yeah.
So this is an HDK car. Notice how low it's sitting. Notice the front splitter.
Okay, now,
The top intake is
Yeah.
flush, almost.
but but a standard body. Now, what?
I think it's
What's
long.
the deal with the? What's
Isn't
the
it
deal
long
with the
enough?
HDK? No, nope. Standard length.
This
What's the
flat
deal with-
butt?
Yeah, that's a normal F1.
The
That's a
HDK.
normal F1.
The HDK, as I understood it, was a very low production body kit you could order with the McLaren F1 that included this front splitter, this
Okay.
very low profile intake, and this gigantor schwang and this long buttocks. It's not as long as the race cars, but it does look.
That is not a long buttocks.
It looks flatter than the road cars, don't you think? Look at that. You don't
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
just
flatter than the road cars?
Well, go back to the just where it explains what the HDK is. Go to the verbiage.
Go to the verbiage. 2 F1s were upgraded to LM specification. These have chassis numbers 073 and 018. These engines were upgraded to the blah 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 and had the high downforce kit added to them. Their interiors were more comfortable. That's interesting. The interiors were more comfortable. That's all it says, that the high downforce kit was added to them.
Chassis 18. So it's like guys that wanted LM spec cars without them being race cars. So they sent them back and like, give me those LM bits, but I want to be able to take my wife out and bang her afterwards.
Yeah, but I also need to produce 12,000 pounds of downforce when I hit 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's interesting.
I think it's the splitter, it's the short intake, the flush intake on top, it's the big schwang, and it's the flat buttocks.
Okay. Well, I think that's a standard buttocks. I'm not.
Okay.
Then you got the long tail.
Let's not split tails over the buttocks.
We'll come back to it.
We'll come back.
We'll
to the
circle
buttocks.
back.
We'll circle back to the buttocks. So there's maybe 2 of these that have this specification.
Yes. So then HDK car is like full.
It's a rare car.
Creamy jeans.
It's full creamy jeans. There's also the
people wouldn't remember.
people would remember seeing a McLaren F1 like that. Now, an F1 GT, you're going to notice a completely different top intake. This is not...
Big, huge sucker up top.
Yeah, it also has these big brake ducts.
And the Batman long tail, and the louvered...
This has a long
things.
tail, we can all agree on that. There's no dispute on that one.
That's long as hell. So is this like the road going version of the?
This is the GT. This is the road going racer. Yeah.
So this came after the Le Mans wins. After.
Let's see. Oops. My gosh. My God. Let's see. F1 GT. The final and rarest incarnation of the road car, the F1 GT, was meant as a homologation special. Yeah.
So they built this after they took the original Le Mans winners, so they could homologate it for the next racing series, which required homologation.
I mean, yeah, it seems like they produced 3 of them.
Initially, when the F1 won Le Mans, it was like the last kind of gentleman's racer road car that won Le Mans.
Yeah. The Sultan owns one of these.
So like that one, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Well, of course he does. He probably has all of them.
He's got one of each, yeah. I know he has an HDK, and I know he has several base cars, and I know he has several, yeah, he's got one GT at least. One of the 3 GTs. Yeah, I think the only road-going ones that have the real long tail are the GT.
That's that one. Yeah, which came after they... This was when the 911 GT1 and the CLK GTR had already come out.
Yeah.
So they were trying to keep up. That's when the long tail came out, I assume.
Did we ever go through the Sultan's cars on the podcast, or did that happen before we started the podcast, didn't it?
If we go through the Sultan collection?
Whenever that big leak happened like a year ago. Oh man. Let's put that in the back pocket.
That could be its own episode.
Yeah, let's put that in the back pocket. We'll do that as a secret. We'll do that as a lost episode. It's been 45 minutes. Let's get on to the games we've prepared. We've putzed around enough.
Yeah, we better just. Yep. We covered the quail cars. It was important that we talked about the new fucking McLaren F1, which just came out.
Yeah. So, Patty, what I've got for you this week? What?
Lay it on me. Whoa! Look at this.
You've got quite quite a plethora before you here.
Okay.
So you see you've got groups of 2 vehicles here. You got the XJ220, you
Yeah.
got the C6Z06. Then you have
Yeah.
the Hawkeye STI, and then you have the Evo 8. And then you have the second
Very
gen Taco.
similar competitors.
Yeah, they're all sort of grouped together a little bit. Oh wait, I need to get this out of the
Okay.
way.
Except an E60 M5 and a V10 R8 Spider.
I think they're similar. What the heck? Why do I have
Well, they
this?
both have V10s.
Let's get that out of the way. So, and then a second gen Taco and a Nissan Frontier.
Mm-hmm.
And an E60 M5 and an R8 Spider V10 RWS. What I want you to do with this information is I want you to take these 4 little tokens I've got you here. So you've got fewest pounds per horsepower. That means, you know, best power to weight ratio is basically what this one says.
Okay.
Lowest curb weight, just what weighs the least. Most
Okay.
torque, what has the most torque. And then most horsepower. And I want you to put these on one out of each pair. So you can say the Corvette has the most torque. This has the lowest curb weight. This has the most horsepower. This has the best power to weight ratio. But you have to move all 4 to one spot, and you can only put each one in each spot, and you can only use each one once.
The Taco may have the best power to weight ratio. I don't know.
The Taco's got the best
That'd be
power to weight ratio?
hard to place that one there. I mean, it could.
Maybe that one will be a special.
Am I doing a single cab base model work truck Taco like that?
I've got it called out here for you. It's a double cab, 4-wheel drive with a 4.0 V6, second generation. And it's versus a Nissan Frontier rear-wheel drive only 4.0 V6 crew cab.
All right. Well, let me just think about fewest pounds per horsepower.
Remember, you don't have to know all of them for all 4 of them. You just have to put all of these tokens in one spot. So you could say, oh, I know this one is this, so I can get that out of the way. I know this one has more I know the Corvette Z06 has more horsepower than the XJ220, so I can get that out of the way. That kind of thing. You just have to use all 4 of these tokens once. And you can use them on either one of each 4 of these combinations.
And they just have to win their individual competition between the 2 of them?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can say, oh, I know the XJ220 has more torque than the C6Z06, so boom, we got that one done. You don't have to use any more of those any further. You could say, oh, I know the Hawkeye is lighter than the Evo 8, so boom, that's done. I know this, the second gen Taco has more horsepower, and that has, the R8 Spider V10 has a better power to weight ratio. Boom, 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 boom. You just have to come up with one for each.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, well, go ahead and put that most torque on the Z06.
Most torque on the Z06 over the XJ220, the fastest car in the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way it's matching the LS7 torque. Let's get that out of the way.
Well, the LS7 does make a little thump, doesn't it?
It sure does.
And we're back. Okay, so you got most torque on C6Z06. You still have to place most horsepower, lowest curb weight, and best power to weight ratio. What do you got?
Okay. I'll put most horsepower on the R8 V10.
He's putting most horsepower on the R8 V10.
Well, I could have done the lightest there too. It's over because now I've really screwed myself.
So now you need fewest. You need best power to weight, and you need lowest curb weight, and you got that between the Hawkeye and the Evo, and you got that between the Taco and the Frontier.
Can I move my things around and change my decisions?
Absolutely, yeah. What do you want to move?
Okay, let me move most horsepower to the Evo 8.
Okay.
And then I'll move lowest curb weight to the R8.
Okay.
And then I got power to weight to a couple of trucks. Four-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. I'll give the best power to weight to the Frontier.
Putting best power to weight to the Frontier. Now, is there anything you want to move around, or are you happy with it the way you've got it here?
I think I'm good. I have enough time to think.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, let me compute a little bit. Okay, so the XJ220, it makes 400 torques.
Uh-huh.
The C6
And
makes
the C606 makes 505.
470 torques.
Okay.
So that's
Alright,
a win.
So I got that one.
You get a point for that.
I thought the torque and horsepower figures were the same.
It does make on most LSs they are, but I think they pushed it a little bit on the C6 on the Z06. So the Hawkeye,
to make a rev higher.
Yeah, the Hawkeye makes 247 horsepower. So you probably see where this is going. You know the Evo makes more than that.
Yeah.
The Evo made 276 horsepower. So that's good.
Allegedly, it was probably more like 350.
That's what us Evo owners tell each other, at least. The second gen Taco made 17.88 pounds per horsepower. And remember, lower is better on this number. So you're looking for lower than 17.8. The Frontier made 15.94 pounds per horsepower.
Come on! I know I'm right on this one.
And the E60 M5 weighed 4,090 pounds, and the R8 weighed 3,550 pounds. You got 4 out of 4. Good work, Patty.
You're damn right.
The young man got a forfer.
Man. Back when an M5 weighed 4,000 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, back in the halcyon days of a 4,000-pound car. Ooh, what a pig.
The new one weighs like 6,000 pounds.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it weighs more than a Tahoe.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. You know, I've thought about buying an M5 and E60 for a long time. I've long considered it, but man, I don't know. I was thinking about buying one back when they were 15 grand. Now they're...
It's a scary purchase.
Yeah, now they're kind of expensive. And they're ticking time bombs nonetheless. If you get one that's been maintained and taken care of and not necessarily a time bomb, then it's looking even worse. Okay. So
where are we at time-wise? I can give you 20 questions.
Hit me. Hit the young man. It's we're at about 50 minutes time-wise. We could probably do one each.
Can you recap the cars that you gave me last week? Because I can't remember them. I just want to make sure I'm not giving you the same one. Or is that gone?
I don't remember exactly. I don't have them right here. I don't have them right here ready to go.
Okay. I think it's unlikely you gave me the one that I'm thinking of, so go ahead.
Hold on, I might have them right here. Okay, I do. I gave you McLaren F1, Ferrari F40, E39 M5, Carrera GT, Mitsubishi 3000 GT, Renault R5 Turbo 2, Ford GT, and Buick Grand National.
Okay.
So I can be sure.
And I gave you the I gave you some wacky ones. I gave you the TVR Cigaris.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
And the XJ220.
Fucked up as well. I should have remembered that one.
And
I think that's why the XJ220 was fresh in my mind for the game that we played this week.
Yeah. I think maybe that's... I can't remember if we played more, but... Okay, alright. I got one for you.
Okay. Are you ready for me to ask questions?
Yep, fire away.
Alright, is it European?
Yes.
It is European, okay. Is it... Hold on, let me do a little housekeeping here. Yes! Is it German?
No.
Is it English?
No.
Is it Italian?
Yes.
It is Italian. Is it a Ferrari?
No.
Not a Ferrari. Is it a Lamborghini?
No.
It's not a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. It's Italian. This is bullshit. There's other Italian brands.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
The big sellers.
Is it rear-wheel drive?
Yes.
Does it have a manual transmission?
Yes.
Would you say it's a pretty car? Your personal opinion, I know here.
I would, yes.
You would say it's pretty, okay. Is this car
I think you would agree.
pre-1990?
It is. They made it from 71 to 81 or something like that.
Okay, if I'm gonna do a thing here. Is it like an Ital design or something like that, or is it a brand that I'm gonna think of as fairly common?
Fairly common.
Okay, so it's not an Ital
brand.
design.
No.
Not an Ital design or some bullshit. Is it a Di Tommaso?
No.
Would you consider Di Tommaso Italian? That's not a actual question. I'm just asking you as a friend.
No, I would not.
No, you would not. Okay.
No.
So it is pre-1990. It is pretty. It's not some Ital design bullshit, and it is Italian. Is it an Alfa Romeo?
Mm-hmm. It is not.
Not an Alfa. Is it a Fiat?
No. It is.
It is a Fiat. Okay. So I have to think of a Fiat. I know from. Is it a little pedestrian hatchback type thing? Is it a little city car? That's my question.
No. It is little. I'll give you a bonus there.
Yeah, so is it like a...
I wouldn't consider it a city car.
So is it a 124?
No.
Well, a Fiat 500 or anything in that family would certainly be considered a little city car, so that's out.
Yeah.
124 is the little roadster I'm aware of. What are you doing to me?
I know you know this car.
I do know this car?
Yeah, for sure.
God damn, I don't feel like I know this car. mean, what's that little, the Jolly would count as a little city car. You know that, right?
Colder.
I'm just making sure we're agreeing on what a little city car is.
Yeah.
Is it a low-swept little sports car?
Yes.
And I know what this is.
Yeah, you do. What's it called, though?
I don't know. A little Fiat sports car, pre-90 that's not a 124.
Hmm.
Is it called a Fiat Spider?
Ooh, that's a good guess, but no.
I don't even know what that is, but I was just guessing. What the fuck? But would you call it a Fiat Spider if you were gonna name this car?
No. I would call it its
you wouldn't
actual
call
name.
it that. But let's say you were making up a name for it. Let's say you didn't know what it was called and you were making up a name. Would you call it a Fiat Spider?
I don't think so, because I know this car.
Well, you can't say because it's supposed to be if you don't know it. You're not playing along with the...
Well, that's a strange question to ask. It's called a Fiat X19.
Oh. I know the X19. God damn it.
Yeah, I told you know that car.
I do know that car. Well, I still had one question left.
Oh, I thought you were... Oh, you filled out 20. I guess you
Not
got
'cause
one left.
Question is one.
Header. Would you think you would have gotten it?
I don't think I would have gotten it. No, I hadn't thought of it. That's a shame. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fiat
you were
X19.
almost there. You were so close.
Yeah, I should have gotten it. God, I love the Fiat X19 too.
Yeah, it's a super cool little car.
It certainly is.
I wanted to give you hints real bad.
Alright, let me think of a fun one for you to play real quick. Gosh darn it.
Okay.
Man, that's...
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it. Let me think of an equally annoying
I knew you
car
were
as the
gonna...
Fiat
I knew...
X19.
I knew you were just gonna gosh darn the heck out of yourself when you heard it, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I love the Fiat X19.
I spent my day at work today thinking of like a really good car for this game. It's 'cause I couldn't...
And the Fiat X19 is what you came
I
up
couldn't
with?
sit and make a game. I had that and what was the other car I was gonna get you with? I can't remember. No, it's like, oh, Fiat X19's good because I know that we've talked about that car. I know you know what that car is.
Oh yeah, I know the car well.
But
There was one that was parked outside my work for years that I
yeah.
thought about going over there and asking the guy about, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. Go ahead.
Okay, is it European?
It is European.
Alright. Is it German?
No.
Is it Italian?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is it a Ferrari?
9.
Is that a 9?
That was a 9.
Okay.
And nicht Ferrari.
Is it Lamborghini?
See?
It is a Lamborghini.
See?
Does it have a V12?
9.
No.
Nope.
That narrows it down. Does it have a V8?
Yes.
Is it a Yurako?
Yes. Wow, you got it in 9.
Ooh!
Well, that's pretty annoying. I was kind of hoping it would take you longer than 9 to get to Urako.
Once it was Lamborghini, I was like, oh, he's not going to give me a fucking Countach. You know, it's going to be a weird one.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It wouldn't get me.
And the engine was a great narrow downer of that because
Right. If it's not a V12,
it's pretty much always been.
Yeah. It's V12
If it's not a V12,
weirdos.
that narrows it down.
Yep.
It's one of the weirdos. Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't think we should dwell on this too much. Let's be happy for the few amount of fans that we have.
Yes, thank you for listening. If you are, that's
yeah, if you're listening.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And
if you're thinking
call it a
about
night.
doing whatever you're doing, some kind of weird thing, don't do it. All right.
Don't just pump the brakes on that.
Yeah, the boys don't want you
But
to
not
do it.
Yurako brakes because they don't work.
Not the Urako brakes.
You'll just keep going right on into whatever disaster you're creating into.
But let's leave it there until next week. I'm Austin.
And I'm Pat.
All right.
See y'all later.
Yeah, have a good week, boys. Don't do whatever it is you're thinking about doing. Don't go buy that rifle. All right. Good night.
Now, brother, don't you think you ought to like and subscribe to the boys?